Hello everyone, Digfig here and welcome. We are really struggling to record this game today and not crash like everything on my entire PC. I do not know what's going on, but I need ceramics because I am out for the daily quest for blueprints.
Drinking water detected.
We are just kind of going to wander around, find some ceramics, talk about some stuff. First, I was going to say, one of my last videos where I was talking about state of the game, where I said there shouldn't be a matchmaking, and that the loot system is busted. Still support loot system being busted. But the matchmaking, I saw someone's video where they were like, they need a way to make groups where you can like see what it's all about and stuff. Then it had me think of the World of Warcraft matchmaking, where I guess I support that matchmaking game. If you could make a group, put a title, put a description, put some requirements in there for gear score and other things, and then people could apply to it, and you could inspect the player and see what gear they have on and look at their achievements and their accomplishments, and then make a decision based on that whether you want them to join your group or not. And you could set languages and stuff. I support that. That would actually be a pretty good matchmaking system. Pretty sure this is where I've done some bounties. Any loot containers around here? So I'm really desperate for ceramics. I don't even know what boxes ceramics come in, to be totally honest with everybody. I might just be a terrible player for how many hours I've put in this game and to not know these things. Interesting. Come in here. Small diamond. That is still precious stones. They will probably always be worth something. Or, buddy, this little house we got here. By the way, I support a matchmaking system like that. That'd actually be a pretty good idea. And you could probably actually get groups that could communicate, had mics, and could accomplish things, which would be a nice change. And the gear loot system, I don't know how they're going to fix it, but something needs to be done. The odds of getting things you need are just absolutely ridiculous. Saw one thing, someone said it was like 75, like 1 in 75,000 chance to get an item you want, which is just kind of ludicrous because I've only looted like 9,000 items. Kind of insane if you think about it, but I wonder if that's just to get a perfect piece of gear or what they consider useful. Because then it's like on top of that, you have to high roll a stat for it, and it's just. And the division as a whole right now isn't doing so hot. Like, radical changes every week are really bad for a game. It kills it, makes people go away from it. They're scared of it. And like the stability issues I have still, like earlier today. I mean, I love the game. It is gorgeous. Just look at this street, guys. One of the most beautiful games ever, and I still find myself going into camera mode and taking screenshots. I should be posting to Instagram and whatnot to grow social media presence, because that's what I'm trying to do in life for whatever ludicrous reason. But I don't. They're all just kind of saved up. You guys don't have to bug me if you actually want to see some of the really cool screenshots I've gotten. Kind of help give me a little nudge to do what I should be doing. 5 ceramics. That came out of one of those black boxes, right? Looking for the black boxes with the trim. Silver or platinum or white gold. Whatever metal you want to say it's trimmed with, even though it's probably just cheap steel trim. Grandmother can do better than you, and she's been dead for 50 years, and you're a disgrace. Oof, got the true sons doing some drills. They're about to be like, what the fuck was that? Boom! Down the big guy first. Put down the guy yelling at the guy. Put down the guy who is being yelled at. Get punched by foam guy. Guy's dead. Not as smooth as I would have wanted, but small magazine SMGs can do that. And I say small, it's a normal magazine sized SMG. It's a super high rate of fire SMGs. Which is why, to be honest, I've been liking the converted SMG 9. It's actually a fairly solid gun. It doesn't have the rate of fire to keep you up indefinitely when you're taking fire during a life leech build like this. Maybe if I could get up to 60% crit and stuff, I could pull it off, but as it currently stands, if I stand out and try and face tank too many mobs with this gun, I end up dying because the lack of rate of fire. Ooh, an armor box. That's kind of one of the downsides of this gun, but it hits for a lot more. Like, we're talking with my crappy critical hit damage, which is really, really bad. Looking at like 60k crits versus the other... Wow, I cannot talk today. The Vectors, like 20 to 30k hits. So this gun actually puts out some ludicrous damage and numbers. You just have to play a little bit safer in this build. You can't run around like a chicken with your head cut off, pretending it's the Division 1 when it's actually the Division 2. Some people might not like. This is a campsite they got here. Hey dear, what are you doing? Just chilling back here? Identified. Hostile control. Come on, ceramics. Crack out of here. I said crack. Any electronics are crack in this unit. We're burning. Just garbage. One supervising this fire. I'm trying to burn down the whole city, guys. I go over here. I don't know. The Division, man. Every time I think about it, it's like I want to play it. There's always just some either technical issue or thought of grinding that many hours again to not get gear. It turns me off. I've actually been playing a decent amount of the new Total War 3 Kingdoms game with my buddy Ron and Akari, and I played a little bit solo. Not a big fan of those games solo. More of a social player when it comes to that aspect. Can I get in there? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that must be how you get out. I don't want to get in there anyways. Few people. Here. I want ceramics. I need ceramics. Well, I guess I see how to get up here. Just because all we're doing today is wandering around and chatting a little about the game and other games. Just stuff. Girlfriend's off getting her nails done. Just got an interview coming up. I'm looking forward to that. And this is just nothing really over here. No letdown. Play out a few minutes. Ooh. Playground. That's a pretty room. I say playground. This is like a school. It still has every time we record. Face itches. My nose. Every other time. Ooh, I can bust out this lock. I guess it's another way to get in here. You should be able to shoot out that lock through the door. So it looked like a glass panels. You can get in from the front or the back, it seems. Kind of good. They give you some choices there. Oh, this game is still so beautiful. This actually seems to be running fairly smooth now. Which like I crashed. I literally started this recording like 5 times. Locks up like my whole PC for a second, then all my other windows go flat black. I get Windows errors, critical errors, and all this other crap, and then everything shuts down. I have to relaunch everything and redo everything. I have no idea what's going on with the game. I assume it's got something to do with my crazy streaming setup where I run virtual audio cables times like 4 into Banana Meter, then into OBS, so I have all of my sounds on different audio tracks. And also the crazy stuff. I still get those stutters though. Like it shouldn't, none of that stuff should really matter. Like every other game doesn't care about it, but just the Division. Division is super finicky. I know I should be doing this actual containment area since I'm in. Just want ceramics. Ceramics, I need you in my life. That up. Don't know exactly where that's gonna take me. But I shot it and I did it. I guess we're just gonna make a little bit of forward progression. This is an elevator. Electronic device detected. Alright, device. Does it have ceramics in it? That's all that matters to me, buddy. Go up the rope. Up the rope. I know there's a rope here. Sometimes it's a hard light. That. No ceramics. That loot. Nope. Hostile control point detected. Pick up this. Really wants to watch this echo. Just talking about the hospital stuff. Oh, this is that whole issue where people think they're important And they are to themselves and to the loved ones around them, but like in a chaotic situation like this where everyone is dying and everyone's having issues, you're really kind of a nobody and there's nothing you can really do about it. Even when it's kids, I mean, it really hurts to say and it hurts the feels and it just sucks and it gets to people, but like, your kid is no more important than the kid next to him. If that makes any sense? Both parents will do anything for their kid, and then it comes down to a matter of wills, and then technically who's more physically strong or has more assertiveness or just the resources to force pressure where it needs to be to get your kid taken care of versus the other one. And there's just a no-win situation. I mean, it just really sucks, and like I feels for these people. Also, they use all the same animations like that dinosaur. God, that dinosaur's on the floor in the other place. Pick up another bone. I don't really feel like listening to these right now because I am just looking for ceramics, talking about how shitty of a situation this can be in, and like a guy yelling at the nurse that his kid needs help, but then there's like 60,000 other kids that need help, and there's just not enough people to help everyone. Really nothing anyone could do about it. And like it makes the nurse sound like the really bad guy, but he's not. It's just like he's helping as many people as he can, and there's nothing he can really do. Oh, just all around a really shitty situation. Their phone. Contamination zone, investigate. Clearly you are staying here because you're dead. But anyways, this is just me wandering around looking for ceramics. I don't even know how many ceramics we got. I guess I could check that real quick here. What are we looking at? Inventory, resources, ceramics B. I got 19 ceramics in the time it took me to film this crash 17 times. But anyways, guys, I do appreciate you hanging around. I'm gonna keep looking for ceramics for the next like hour probably, or 2 or 3 at the rate I'm getting ceramics. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Dig out.